the fallen pieces hit the ground. I see it in your eyes, my lover and my bride. Our love's a steady tide. A story speaks and silences my doubt. The wind may blow, but he's built this house. Your voice so soft and strong, my husband all alone. Our love's a steady song. And I lay down everything, every part of me, I'm yours.
In the world of enthusiast cars, except for the car itself, of course, friendships are the most important part of it. These cars and their owners are brought together by these cars for the interest of them, for the love of them, different marks, different brands, different models, what have you. About 8 years ago, I became friends with a gentleman in Norway by the name of Per Arne Johansen, a very lovely gentleman, now in his mid to late 60s, I believe maybe even early 70s. Our common interest was this beautiful red on black Alpina 5.0, 1992 model year. In 2016, I was looking for a red on black BMW 850 CSI or an 850 CI or an Alpina. I came across this beautiful car on Facebook. Of course, Per Arne himself first. We became friends, and I showed interest in it. Of course, at the time, he wasn't interested in selling the car, but he said, one day, when that day comes, you'll be the first to know. I would say about 2-3 years ago, that day came, and he said, I have a better idea. Why don't you come to Norway, see the car, let's meet, let's talk about the car, see what we can do together, maybe a collaboration to get this car to the USA, which is what we did. I went there, met him, had a great day at his farm, saw the car, drove it, enjoyed it, had lunch, and it was just 8 years of friendship that led to that part. This beautiful 1992 Alpina 5.0 is now in Los Angeles with me because Per Arne trusted me with the car and he sent it to me and to be the caretaker and custodian of this car. Enjoy it, drive it, have it, and he has had it for 22 years and now it's here with me as his rep, and I have had my fun and share time with it, filming it, photographing it, driving it, sorting it out, and now it's time to send it to a new custodian home. In the 22 years that Mr. Johansen has had this car, he has, him and his previous owners have put about 192,000 kilometers on it, which is equivalent to about 130,000 miles. Now, one thing with the Alpina 5.0s, because they're all automatic 4-speeds, in the beginning when they came out, they were the faster and better versions of the 850i, which were daily driver cars. So a lot of these Alpina 5.0s, because of their automatic nature, became everyday long-term driver cars for business executives, businessmen, or doctors, or whoever, because these cars were very expensive back then. And even a salesman whom I know of, a previous Alpina that I sold, was a daily driver city long distance car. So it's not too unusual to see one of these beauties have high mileage on it. However, if you take good care of the car, address any issues, rejuvenate, restore, and what have you, then you will have a incredible condition car as you see it right in front of me. Alpina took only 97 cars out of the 90, 91, 92 assembly line cars and turned them into Alpina 5.0s. Anybody in the car world knows Alpina and the factory. They created their own VINs, and this is number 11 of the full 97 cars. Later, the 5.7s came based on the 850 CSRs. However, this is my own personal favorite because it's automatic, it's very fast, it's loud, rumbly, beautiful, and I just enjoy the red on black beauty that I get to just put into gear and cruise through the heavy Los Angeles traffic, or up in the mountains where we were filming this car, open roads where we were, enjoying the heck out of it. It is a incredibly comfortable yet fast and beautiful, beyond belief, beautiful cars. I brought a little cheat sheet for you to tell you what Alpina did with the cars to modify them from a 850i 4-speed transmission 300 horsepower car to notable mechanical changes include higher compression Mahle pistons fitted to the engine, along with larger intake valves, modified cylinder heads, new exhaust system, and a modified Bosch Motronic ECU. These modifications allowed the engine to have a power output of 257 kilowatts, 350 horsepower at 3,500 RPM, 470 Newton meters, 347 pound-foot of torque at 4,000 RPM. The engine's red line was increased to 6,400 RPM. This car was only available in a 4-speed ZF 4HP 24E automatic transmission. The transmission was modified electronic for improved gear changes, and other modifications consisted of new springs, Bilstein shocks, absorbers. Forgive me for my cheat sheet, but I just don't want to say anything wrong. And they fitted the car with exterior packaging of spoiler lips, 18-inch Alpina wheels, stripes, and some other beautiful features which sets the car apart. For the past year that I've had this car here, we have sorted everything out, serviced the car, MID pixels, sunroof, some of the interior cosmetic bits, brakes, and some other things that it needed. Alpina number 11, 192,000 kilometers on it, fully sorted car, beautiful and amazing in every spec. I'm going to miss it. One of only 97 cars made in the world, and this is the first ever US soil, US titled Alpina 5.0 to be featured on Bring a Trailer. I was the first one to bring one from Sweden, but I sold it from Swedish soil. But this one is here with a Montana title. All you need to do is a simple title transfer once the transaction is done. That is a very rare spec, and these are super, super, super highly sought after rare specs. So don't let the mileage scare you. These are so scarce and rare that any chance you get of getting your hands on one should be taken, especially if they were imported to the US and we have done all the legwork, spent all the money, and gotten the car a US title. Just a simple work. You don't have to wait for it overseas for months of work and thousands of dollars spent. My name is Ali Cartier with Cartiology, and with this, I present to you Alpina number 11.
And I lay down everything, every part of me, I'm yours. Oh, through everything you stand, hand in hand, I'm yours. And I lay every part of me, I'm yours. Through everything, here we stand.